Hello, dear friends. The physicist Kapitsa warns that the main trait comes from human biases such as greed and stupidity. Opinion piece: Wheel of Life, Greedy Wealth, Cosmic Cleansing, Universal Jubilee, Matrix Disturbed, Alchemical Process, Year of Intense Changes. Let's start. Paul Meyer's Wheel of Life is a visual and practical tool that helps human beings have a comprehensive vision of their life and establish development priorities and objectives to achieve greater balance and well-being. It consists of a technique of self-knowledge and personal growth that graphically represents the most important aspects of the life of a human being. It allows you to identify areas of imbalance or dissatisfaction and establish improvement objectives in those areas. The Wheel of Life can also be used when the aspirant is not clear about his or her main goal, but knows that something is not right in his life. It helps to have a broader vision and define with areas to focus the work on. The client draws or completes a wheel divided into different key aspects of their life, such as personal growth, family, health, finances, etc. Then evaluate the level of satisfaction in each area. This allows you to identify areas that need more attention or development and set improvement goals in those areas during the training process. The technique consists of three phases: creation and elaboration of the wheel, analysis and reflection, and establishment of improvement objectives. The main aspects that are usually included in the wheel are personal growth, studies, business, family, health, friendships, recreation, love, contribution to society, finances, and spirituality. Psychology. Japanese scientists discover how to avoid getting angry after receiving an insult. The recipe provided by the Japanese researchers at the University of Nagoya seems quite simple. It would be enough to write on a piece of paper the reaction that an insult or a negative incident has provoked in us, to then crush it or throw it in the trash, which they believe relieves that bad feeling. New system to predict your decisions accurately. Researchers from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and the University of Washington have developed a new artificial intelligence model that can guess human behavior with chilling precision. They can predict everything from how you will choose your path on an unknown route to your future chess moves, all based on prior analysis of the individual's behavior. Greed. Spiritual narcissists are individuals who exploit the faith and vulnerability of others to feed their own ego. They are like the gurus of a cult, skilled in the art of draining the life energy of those around them. The modern world is governed by greedy fools. Since the beginning of time, human beings have had two main types of values: material and spiritual. The main material value is what gives and sustains a person's physical life. In our case, water and land are the things without which the existence of life is impossible. With the adoption of false values, human beings began to lose contact with themselves and with the nature that surrounded them. And he stopped listening to the voice of his soul, which is a guide to knowledge. The physicist Kapitsa warned that the main threat to the world came from human biases such as greed and stupidity. In quotes, the world would not be destroyed by an atom or a cancer, but by a greedy fool, he said. Messages. Alchemical Process according to Judith Castle, 2024, is a year of intense changes and the emergence of everything that no longer serves us, the earth and humankind. It is a cosmic cleansing of the highest degree as the fire of purification and transmutation is swept. It is a huge alchemical process. She remembers that the purest gold comes from pure rock that melts at extreme temperatures. Gold is liquidated before it can take any form. According to Keshrash, as the world goes through major changes, you are asked to continue holding the light, to be in the center of the storm, because the center is peaceful. The time has come for humankind to wake up from the dream of the third dimension. They will be taken out of their comfort zones and prepared for a new chapter in their evolutionary journey. Universal Jubilee, according to Alcuin Bramerton, when the debt is fraudulent, forgiveness would be the only logical remedy. Debt or credit that cannot be returned is never an asset, but rather a liability. The total amount of money in circulation can only pay a small fraction of the private and public debt in the West. The debt problem cannot be solved by issuing more debt, but rather by cancelling it. Everything indicates that universal debt forgiveness could be announced. The vaults are stocked, precious metals are audited, and new regional currencies backed by gold are minted. The disturbances in the matrix will continue, and the foundations will be shaken more with each way of life. Humanity is destined to transcend the lower plane of existence and return to the realm of the divine. What pushes people to fight for a system that has enslaved them for centuries are fears, old agendas, and a lack of understanding of what is happening. Those who fail to see the bigger picture, the divine opportunity presented to them for true spiritual evolution, label it as New Age, when in reality it is their beliefs rooted in fear that keep these people in states inferior of consciousness. You do not know the truth of God until you have known the light within your own being. Economy. Excuse me. Military spending continues to set the record. In 2023, the first investment increased again by 6.8%, the most pronounced jump in the last 15 years. German industry remain in crisis despite improvement in the world economy. Russia wants that the seizure of its assets would be a blow to the Western economic system. Russia prepares a response to the freezing of its assets by Switzerland. A St. Petersburg court freezes JP Morgan's Russian assets. The Bank of Russia once again maintains the key interest rate at 60% per year. Putin did not order Navalny's death according to US intelligence. China is scrapping treasury bonds in plural to prevent confiscation of all its assets, like Russia. At the same time, the People's Bank of China is buying gold. Spain. Farmers demonstrate in Valencia against the EU and the color agenda. Cadiz archaeologists recreate the most appreciated condiment of ancient Rome, Garum armoricum. The provinces of Murcia and Almeria hide one of the greatest archaeological secrets in Spain and pose a genetic enigma. El Algar is one of the last civilizations of the peninsula that we do not fully know or understand. Americas. Powerful tornadoes hit Iowa and Nebraska. Biden renews a surveillance law that allows spying on foreigners abroad. Bringing gas from Argentina to Brazil is Paraguay's ambitious project. With $361 per month, Bolivia is among the countries with the highest minimum wage in the region. The Peruvian government extends the state of emergency in dozens of districts due to torrential rains. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.